It's my pleasure to welcome my good friend Joe Satriano. And Joe and I had a bet. And we bet that if the Red Sox won the World Series, beating the Yankees, that he would, when we do our holiday show on December 22nd, he would decorate his entire house with Red Sox decorations. So I can't wait to see the red and blue Red Sox on December 22nd, Joe.
Well, you're going to keep waiting for that, Howie. No, unfortunately, they were all sold out. You know, you Boston people, you just go for all you're front runners. You know how it is. But yeah, no, Howie, thank you so much for allowing me on the show again. This is a great venue and allows me to talk about my passion in life. And I also want to talk later on about the 22nd of December, which will be our holiday show, our annual holiday show.
We love it. We love it. We love it.
Yeah. Minus the Red Sox stuff. But anyway, so yeah, my name is Joe Satriano, and I was married to my wife Susan for 29 years. Unfortunately, by the way, Sue and I were both high school math teachers, Howie. Did you know that?
Yes, I do.
And do you know what two math teachers do?
They multiply.
Thank you very much. We should take this act down the road, don't you think?
Absolutely.
Anyway, so I was married to Sue for 29 years and, lived an idyllic life. We were like two peas in a pod, made for each other. We both became math teachers. It was wonderful. Born to be teachers. And then, unfortunately, life can send you a little bit of a curve. 29 years of beautiful marriage, but 16 years into our marriage, Sue did contract breast cancer. 13 years after she did pass away. Joe here had no direction, no purpose, no job, no Sue. I was lost. You talk about depression in the previous segment. I was going through that. But, the wonderful thing about, I'll call it the human spirit, because I don't know what else to call it. It allows you to take these punches between your eyes, and you do reel backwards for as much time as you need, and nobody can tell you what that time is, because it's an individual thing. But you know that eventually you take that negativity and you find your new path, if you're lucky enough. I was lucky enough to do that. After 6 months, I did start the Susan Satriano Foundation, where I give out scholarships to high school seniors who are going to a college in the fall, because it is a scholarship for their higher education. The kicker to be eligible, unfortunately, they have to have a parent who's either passed away of cancer, presently battling, or in remission. I'm so proud to say you're looking at the foundation. I've done it for 13 years. I have reached the vaulted number at the end of this past academic year of giving out $1 million in scholarships to over 1,500 kids across the nation. The best part of what I do, more than the money that I give out, is that I do go and talk to every single child that gets the scholarship. I let them, for 15 or 20 minutes, vent, talk, cry, laugh, whatever they need to do. I tell them my story and they open up to me like crazy. I'm a stranger to them, but unfortunately we both walk the walk. So it becomes a cathartic episode for them. And it's good for me too, actually, because Sue is there with me and it's great to keep her memory alive. And bottom line is, Howie, I did find a new way to help kids without being in front of a classroom. So that's the first thing I did. The second thing I did to surprise myself, because where did this strength come from, I have no idea, is math teacher actually wrote a book called In Sickness and in Health, a Memoir of Love. It's the story of my life with Susan. It's not a book about loss, even though you know the ending. It's a book about hope and optimism and love. That's the way Sue and I lived it. And the best part of the book is that 100% of its proceeds does go to the foundation. Since the book's been out, the foundation's grown by over $20,000. So people are actually reading this, which surprises me because I'm a math teacher. What do I know about words? But I can guarantee this about the book. Do you remember anything that I can guarantee about the book, Howie?
Makes for a great book stop.
Very good. That's the hardcover version, right? Stick it in between any door and any hinge. It'll keep the door open all day long. But the other thing about it, too, is that being a former high school math teacher, I could tell you the pages are numbered consecutively. So that's a value as well, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
Thank you, Howard. So anyway, it's been an amazing run. I'm actually writing a second book because I didn't learn from the first one. This one takes you to Sue's last breath. The next one will take you from that moment on, which also includes the hilarious dating scene at my advanced age. You may like the title, Howie. Do you happen to remember what it was or no?
aftermath.
Thank you very much. Being high school math teachers.
I
from
hope I'm
that
in the
moment
book
on.
jar, man. I think.
Oh, Howie, you have a chapter on your own.
Oh my God, I do.
I could make that happen.
All right, absolutely.
Anyway, so I know the author personally. So,
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so it's been an amazing run. I plan on doing this for a good long time. You know, helping kids is really, like I said, I was born to be a teacher. So was Sue. Doing the foundation keeps my foot in the academic door by helping kids and going to over 70 districts on Long Island in the tri-state area, and also 24 across the nation. By the way, for the ones across the nation, the kids that get it, you know, I don't really travel too well by plane, so I do Skype interviews with them. You know what the only disadvantage is for that, Howie?
Joe has to have his clothes on.
That is correct. Only waist up, however.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, but it's all good. And now I just want to mention also that one of the big events that's coming up, which has become a beautiful annual event at my house actually, is on December 22nd, we will be having the Halftime Howie program, and all of the wonderful guests that he has come and enjoy and celebrate.
Including, very possibly, Mr. Trump.
Wow, I can hardly wait for that, and probably so will my guests who are coming as well. So yeah, it should be a great time. I described it in an email that I sent out to a number of people, that it's a kind of Ed Sullivan show on a low budget. Yeah, are you gonna have Topo Gigio there as well?
Absolutely. We're going to have tons of food. I've got like 4 or 5 singers coming, so it's going to be a great show of entertainment. It's going to be a lot of fun that night.
Yeah, looking forward to it, and you know, for those of you that can make it, that would be great. For those of you that can't, look on YouTube and you'll see all the fun and the. By the way, Santa will make an appearance as well, I believe. What do you think?
I think that's great, and I think also Joe should talk about how he became such a big loser. Now, I mean that in a very complimentary term. Joe was a lot heavier at one point, and he was dedicated to lose several pounds. And he almost looks like a new person. Since you started, Joe, how many pounds did you lose?
I have lost 90 pounds, Howie.
90 pounds! Let's give it up for Joe Satriano. That is awesome. Is it safe to say you feel a lot better, you have a lot more energy, you have a lot more drive? Talk about the benefits of losing the 90 pounds.
Well, first of all, when I play tennis in the morning, I can beat the 80-year-olds much easier now. Yeah. No, of course, you know, the blood numbers, just the psychological aspect of it, that you feel spry, you feel alive, you can, you know, you can do things that you really couldn't do. I don't huff and puff going up my stairs anymore. You know, and just the physicality of it, and and just mental aspect, and even emotional, just losing the weight, and it just makes you feel so much better. You know, I started my life, Howie, with strained lasagna in my baby bottle. Okay, so you know, it's been a lifelong struggle for me, but I kind of finally have it under control, which is good. I hope I can say that for a good long time. As a matter of fact, if Santa does make an appearance at my house, I believe it will be a pillow year for him this year, as opposed to previous years when a pillow was not necessary.
Okay. Well, we are looking forward to it. Saturday night, December 22nd, 6 p.m. in Oceanside, and there's always great food, great entertainment, and it's going to be an amazing party and a great way to end our year for our final holiday show, celebrating Hanukkah, Christmas, and New Year's all in one swoop. So we're excited, and we love doing it at the Satriano residence.
Thank you very much, Howie, for the chance to talk about my passion in life, and I'm looking forward to the 22nd.
Absolutely. Joe Satriano, ladies and gentlemen.